Hey guys, what is up? Trying out this new camera. It's an HD widescreen HP camera. I'm not digging it too well though. It looks like it's just as good as quality as my last one, except this one actually picks up, you know, my voice. So anyways, this is actually a pickups video. Surprise. And yeah, without further ado, this is the Epic pickup. Let me show you the games that I'm going to keep. There's only 3 of them, but you know what, they might get cut down. I'm definitely going to keep this one. So here's the first one I'll keep, is Final Fight 2. I got that unboxed. It's in pretty good condition. It's a little, got little crap marks on it, so I'm going to have to clean that up. I had to clean the board already and it was dirty as hell, but anyways, I picked that up for like $8, so I definitely got a steal on that game. It's hard to find the other Final Fight games, especially the third one. That one's really rare. That one goes for like $50, but I'm not trying to spend that much on these games. So, you know, $8 for a really good side-scroller beat 'em up was definitely a good investment there. Another one I'm going to keep here, only because it holds value to myself, is Inspector Gadget Complete. Let's see if I get a shot of that. You know, this camera's not too bad looking close up. Too bad it doesn't have like autofocus, but anyways, this game's pretty good. It's just extremely hard if you guys have ever played it. It's definitely inventive, but I mean, it is an Inspector Gadget game, so it's gotta be inventive. But sorry about that. Let's go, next one that I might keep is, let me dig through here, Goof Troop. I've only played a little bit of it. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm gonna try it a little bit longer. It's just like a maze game for, it's 1 to 2 players, and you can play simultaneously. But I don't know. It's mint condition. These games are in mint condition that I picked up. I picked up quite a few. But anyways, those are about the 3 I'm gonna keep. Everything else I'm gonna put on my eBay account. Not to be Mr. Salesman, but if you guys look, you know, when you watch this video and you like what you see and you want some of these games, I'm gonna be having them on my eBay account, which is ShadowFrost44. But anyways, I don't want to be a salesperson, so I'll shut up about that. Anyways, next one I got is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. So I got that complete, and I never really liked this game. I don't know, sorry if people like this game. It's a very clunky fighter game. Definitely have never grown attached to it. I remember playing it way back in the day and just not liking it. I like the characters and everything, but other than that, no. It's got a little, let's see if I can get that, a little tiny little slash through the barcode. I don't know why there is, but who cares. The next one I picked up was Aladdin. I don't like this version at all. I definitely recommend the Genesis version when you actually get his sword, which is funny because it shows it right on the front. But you just use apples in this game and it's really annoying. And it doesn't feel like, it feels like more of a challenge, but yet it's not perfected correctly, unlike the Genesis version where you do get a challenge and you get a better weapon. So I don't know, you know, it kind of weighs itself in the long run on both of them, but definitely recommend the Genesis version. This one's got a little slash right above the barcode right there, as you guys can tell. But next one I actually just sold like a month or 2 ago, but I didn't have the box for it, so look at that, I picked it up complete. Mario is missing. This game is freaking terrible. But whatever, there's still a crowd that goes out and buys it if you're a big collector. Flip it around. I don't recommend this game at all, and it's got a little rip there. But whatever. Other than that, the game is pretty good condition. Now, let me just throw out there, I got all these games from one store. So, and definitely got these things for a deal. So, some guy, I guess, emptied his attic, which he found all these, and literally I looked at the pin setups on these, on the actual motherboards, and they look like they just got pulled out of the boxes. They are completely clean. Other than the final fight was actually from somebody else. It was at the same store, but it wasn't the same person who traded all these in. But these things are mint. Final Fight was a mess. I had to clean that up, but these are like brand new. Next one is Advanced Dungeons and Dragons: Eye of the Beholder. Definitely not a fan of this kind of game setup. It's a dungeon crawler where you use like arrows to move in between like the hallways and things like that, and I don't know, I don't like it at all. Not my type of game, but I know there's people out there that love those type of games, and I don't mean to say that these games are terrible. They're just unique and just not for me. This game is like mint condition. It looks like somebody just pulled off the plastic wrap on it. And we'll go to one I already have, is Indiana Jones Greatest Adventures. It is missing the map. Mario is missing the map too. Even though this isn't a map, this is a poster in here. All of them have their manuals. They're all missing if they have maps or anything extra. They all have their manuals though. There's that. That's a great Indiana Jones game. I can definitely probably say the best in any Indiana Jones series games, I should say. Other than this one, I would just say Lego Indiana Jones, the first one. I never played the second one, but yeah, definitely this one is probably the best one. So if you guys haven't played that, give that a shot. Next one's Virtual Bart. This is another one of the best Simpsons games out there. And if you guys have ever played it, that's the best game right there, is the egg throwing / tomato throwing game. If you guys have never played this game, I definitely recommend it. I have it for the Genesis. I was debating about buying it for the keeping this for the Super Nintendo, but money's short. So anyways, and really I have so many games that I've picked up. If you guys noticed that I gotta sit here and start playing almost through LA Noire, and I should have an afterthoughts video of that shortly, I should just say. Hopefully I can finish it even today. Lord of the Rings Volume 1, hack and slash game. It's funny because you can actually use the mouse in this game from Mario Paint, but this game's mint too. You know, when I play my hack and slash games, I have like a distinct thing that it has to have, and one of them is just fast action, I guess, and this game is so slow. I don't know, when you swing the sword and everything and hit enemies, they like bounce back, and like, I don't know, it's just very annoying to me. But yeah, I've debated about keeping it, but I'll just have too many problems with it and probably just sit there and complain about it all the time. So why do that when I could just, you know, get rid of it and never see it again? Anyways, the next one's Boss Vikings 2. This one's pretty rare. I've seen this one go pretty high in price just for even the cartridge. I don't like the game myself. It's a Blizzard game, which is kind of funny because I'm reading on the back and it doesn't say anything about Blizzard. The only thing it says about Blizzard is the top thing, and it says from the makers of Warcraft, which is kind of funny. But puzzle game where you alternate between 3 Vikings. I mean, I don't like puzzle games that much, so maybe that's why. A lot of these, it seems like they're not my cup of tea. Well, maybe that's why I don't really own them. So, next one, I was leaving the store, and I turned around, and this kind of stared me in the eye. I own this already. I'm happy to own it. And wham bam, Diablo for PlayStation 1. I was pretty actually excited to see this because this game doesn't float around too much. So yeah, I had to pick that up. Definitely a good version of this game. When you are trying to go back into Diablo, don't let this one you know, deceive you and be like, it's for PlayStation, it's probably shitty. Well, this one is actually pretty sweet because you actually can have somebody sitting next to you and actually play with. As you can see, the 2-player PlayStation edition, which is definitely a cool feature. it was funny because I was such a big Diablo fan, and I remember this game being hard, but I actually ran right through it with no problem at all. And it's just a lot of hitting enemies, walking backwards, just stopping, healing, walking forwards, and it's just a lot of that. And this is your dungeon crawler. This is, you put these two together, and wow, let me tell you, Diablo just destroys. Diablo is probably one of my favorite games. I wish they made a port of the second one onto like PlayStation or something like that, but that's okay. I spent years playing that game anyways, so I don't need to play any more of that. But anyways, hope you guys like my pickups. Hopefully this camera does its job. So thanks for watching. Post a comment if you want. So alright, see you guys later.